Aquarius, hello, I am a dodo. I think is how we will start this reading. Um, Thank you for joining me. We're going to take a look at November 22nd to 28th in this reading, recent past, present energy, and what is coming up. As always, this is for Sun, Moon, and Rising in Aquarius, and this is a general reading, so it may not resonate for all of you. Take that which is for you, leave the other things behind. We'll get into your higher vibe. I started to do all of that for you, and I was just, a ways into the reading here and realized that we hadn't been recording. So instead of starting everything over, I've only laid kind of your principal 10 cards and just did the first clarification on the overall energy. So I'm going to talk you back through the spread. We're going to catch ourselves back up to where I screwed things up. And yeah, we're going to go from there. So classic case of the Mondays over here. The overall energy for this reading. Oh my gosh, I can't believe myself. Overall energy for this reading is the Four of Pentacles, holding on to what we have right now, Aquarius, clinging on to that which we are in control of and that which is at our disposal. In the recent past for you, we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. So in a position, Aquarius, right now where you are feeling as though you really had everything coming together for you. You were in a position where you were moving forward with your sense of independence, your sense of taking care of yourself, of your family, of those around you, and that was going really well. Somewhere in your recent past here, though, that came under fire a little bit. There was a lot of contention for you on your livelihood, and you needed to start to kind of defend and protect that what you had. And we come out the other side of this in the recent past with the Seven of Swords energy. It's like someone has taken from you and kind of like taken off. So whatever it is that you've been working on that's been feeling really good has become something that others feel they need to maybe take back from you, and you've walked out of the situation feeling like things were taken away from you that you've been working hard to cultivate and were finding great abundance in. In your current energies, we have the Three of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Hermit card. So sitting in this energy of like, okay, crap, things have been taken away from me. How am I going to solve this problem? And taking the time to really think and plan and focus on what is coming next for you. I see you coming up with a lot of ideas, a lot of concepts, just like a lot of directions that you can move in, and then maybe removing yourself a little bit from the outside world, from these situations, to be able to get really clear and focused on what direction you want to go in, because you do have a lot of ideas coming to you about how you can plan to get back to this space where you are feeling like, yes, I got it going on. Aquarius is moving up before it was taken kind of like out of your grasp. In the future energy for you, we have the Four of Swords, the Lovers, and the Page of Swords. So going to be sitting maybe in this present energy for a little while where you're really ruminating on coming up with the best concepts, the best ideas for how to get yourself back to feeling like you're taking care of things and things are coming together for you. But you're going to be presented with some new information and a choice to be made with this Lovers card here. So there is going to be an opportunity for you to take some action on one of the concepts that you're working on right now for how to get yourself back to where you want to be. And when this information comes to you, we're going to pull you out of this space of like just sitting and thinking and idea generation. So we're caught up now. I'm sorry. I need you to trust that I did the meditating and I did the shuffling and I laid these all out and I said all these beautiful things and realized the camera wasn't on. So I clarified the overall energy for the reading, which is your Four of Pentacles, with the Magician, the Eight of Wands, and the Sun, Eight of Wands coming up twice. Ideas are your power right now, Aquarius. And with your ideas and your ability to be able to think quickly on your feet and pivot, you're still able to get yourself going back towards what's going to make you happy. This is really powerful energy. This is saying, like, you may have taken from me, but I can still hold on to what I do have, and I can leverage that and use it to get more and do better and still chase down my happiness. And that's what I see you doing here. I really like this overall energy for the reading. It's such determination and just like so much power in the thoughts that you are able to put together. Okay. Now we get back to watching me lay the cards down. You missed all the parts where, you know, I dropped the cards and all the stuff I do every time we read. So we'll start to take this day. All right. Oh my gosh, you ever have a day where just like, it's a Monday. It's such a Monday. Okay. Let us clarify some things for you. We'll look into the recent past first and start with the Seven of Wands. See what's going on with this, like, need to defend yourself. I love when this happens. The universe does this to me all the time. They're like, oh, you want to know about the Seven of Wands? We'll just give it back to you. So Seven of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Page of Cups. Interesting. So feeling this need to defend and protect your energy right now, but it seems like the people that you are protecting it from are those who are also close to your heart. Potentially, if you're someone who works in creative industry, and maybe some other people that you work with that are creative people that are just kind of like stealing from you, taking your ideas from you, challenging you on your ideas. Otherwise, the energy I really get is that these are people that are involved close to your heart. This may be a family business or family members that you work with, or some situation involving your family where they're, you know, coming for what you have right now. And they're all just focused on what they each have or want. It has nothing to do necessarily with you. It's to do with them and you needing to like protect yourself from what they are after, whatever that might be. Let's take a look at the Seven of Swords energy here in the recent past. Six of Cups, Knight of Swords, and the Justice cards. Yeah, I really get that this might be a family situation. I don't know if this is a family business. Maybe there has been a recent loss in your family and there's some fight or struggle over inheritance. With the Justice card here, there may be some legal dealings involved in whatever the situation is that you're dealing with right now. And it's just like, the energy I'm getting is that everything has been very reactive. Like, all this is coming up in a way that it's like everyone's focusing on themselves and just reacting to one another. It doesn't feel like intentional or purposeful. It doesn't even feel necessarily like focused at you. It's just happening around you. But I do get a strong sense that this may be a family issue. A divorce may be going on, a death in the family maybe that you're dealing with. That's really shaking up your sense of what you have and your ability to be taking care of yourself right now. Interesting. All right, let's look at the present energy for you. For the Three of Wands, we have the Four of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. So getting very focused on getting back to building your foundation, getting back to what you've been working on in the recent past year where you have that kind of abundance mindset, and letting go of some negative thought patterns that have been surrounding this situation. I think that this was in the recent past here, a stressful situation because it was all just so reactive. It wasn't necessarily thought about. It wasn't done with some great sense of intention. It was just kind of like petty and happening because it was happening. And I see you letting go of those things because you want to be focused on this foundation that you're trying to create, on getting back to feeling like you're empowered in what you are doing and what you are achieving and what you have in your life. Potentially being supported right now by a fire sign, but I think you're just feeling very focused and passionate right now about kind of like finding the right way forward for you and making a plan for that. We're still not in an action phase yet. Take a look at the Eight of Wands for you in the recent past. No, in the present energy. This reading, I'm sorry, Aquarius, you can all troll me in the comments for all of my throwing of the cards, my forgetting to press record or thinking I was recording and starting the reading and realizing I wasn't. Sorry. For the Eight of Wands, we have the Empress, we have the Two of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. So something in your heart that you really care about here. Again, this is why I sort of feel like this is family relating, and making a choice, making a decision. Like I said, we're dealing with a lot of ideas, a lot of fresh ideas about how you're going to get yourself back on track. Now you need to pick one that you can move forward with. I see, Aquarius, that you want to be moving forward with intention. This isn't about creating a fast step back forward. It's about creating solid steps to get yourself moving back forward to what it is that you really care about, that you're really focusing on. And you're going to do it. You've got lots of ideas. And like you said, the overall energy, it's like Aquarius's ideas are magic. They are powerful, and they are going to help get you to where your happiness is. For the Hermit, you get the Three of Cups, the Death card, and the Five of Cups. So it's kind of like the breaking up the band, all right? I see you separating yourself from some people, from a group of people. I think this is going to cause you some pain. This is going to bring up perhaps some past trauma for you, or some past sense of hurt for you, which is why you're kind of receding a little bit from things. You're taking yourself out of the equation, so to speak. So whatever this collaboration was, whatever this group of people you were working with were, you're not going to continue to work with them. You're going to remove yourself, get focused on you, your independence, and it's going to be hard for you. I think it's going to be hurtful a little bit because it's going to make you have to focus on things from your past that you might not want to, feelings from your past that have resurfaced that you may not want to deal with. Going out on your own. But after what it looks like you're dealing with in this past situation here, like, of course you want to go out on your own, because all these people like competing and being frustrated and being highly reactive, that's not energy anybody wants to sit in. Let's take a look into the future cards here. We'll start with your Four of Swords, the Devil, the King of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, sitting still for too long is not going to be a great option for you here, Aquarius, which is why you're going to get pulled out. You're going to make a choice and get offered a choice to make, I guess, more so to speak. Because I get that you're starting where we started with a place of like, I have lots of ideas for how we can move forward. It's now becoming something that like is spinning in your head. It's too many thoughts about what's going to get me back to that sense of empowerment. And I get that this does relate to your money, your income, your ability to take care of yourself. So you want to make the right choice, but sitting on it and thinking on it and thinking on it and not taking any action is going to start to turn you a little bit crazy here, so to speak. It's going to start to play with your head. Take a look at the Lovers, Page of Wands, the Star, and the Hermit again. So whatever this choice is that you're going to be presented with, it is focused on, remember the Empress back here, this thing that you're carrying in your heart that you want to bring into the world. I don't know, as a project or just something that you really value, really care about, and want to start to move forward on and turn it into your career, get yourself back on your feet. This is going to offer you the opportunity to take some action on that. It may require you to be doing things solo for a little bit here with the Hermit card. We've had the Hermit come up twice though, so perhaps you're dealing with a Virgo, or you are someone who has a lot of Virgo in your chart. But you're going to be given the opportunity to take action on whatever it is you are hoping for right now. Take a look at this Page of Swords. Six of Wands, Seven of Swords again, and the Six of Pentacles. So whatever this opportunity is that comes up for you, I see you being able to have a lot of success at it, and be able to really have a fair give and take in it, unlike what you've just been dealing with here in this exchange with your loved ones. I think you're still going to be feeling a little bit defensive in that you're concerned about having to watch your back right now a little bit because of what you've just gone through. So that's going to be something that you need to be mindful of and take stock in as you start to venture forward into this. But I see success for you here in this opportunity. Let's take a few cards from the universe to close off the reading for you here. Four of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Six of Swords. Yeah, you're going to be going out on your own here, Aquarius. This transition that you're going through right now with your family or loved ones is going to have you maybe feeling a little bit left out in the cold and needing to move on by yourself to move forward and away from these things. But there is going to be an opportunity that comes up for you. You're just going to have to keep your eyes open to it. If we stay too focused on this need to move away from the things that have been hurting us or stressing us out, it could become easy to just overlook an opportunity that comes forward for you. So keep your eyes open here. I think there's a lot of potential for you, Aquarius. This is going to feel, if it hasn't already, like quite a disturbance in the peaceful day-to-day that you've been dealing with, where things have been feeling really good. But trust that your ideas are magic, your ideas are powerful, and your brain is going to help you get through this and onto something better. We are actively pursuing our happiness. It is available to you energetically right now. Success is available to you energetically right now. And I wish you all the best of luck. I hope this helps, and we'll see you next time.